Please. Taiwan? Chinese do not want to use force against Taiwan. If they use force against Taiwan, it will be because we compel them to. Yeah, well, the Speaker of the House is going too, apparently. But they don't want to use force. They do not want to use force. There's too much involved in cross-state relations, especially Fujian province in China, and Taiwan's technology base. They're linked. They're really linked. And I know that was an argument used in 1914 to say why, we'd never have a world war. We did. But as Barbara Tuchman has said, there was a lot of wooden-headed thinking then. There's not a lot of wooden-headed thinking in Beijing. Been there, done that. I'm one of the few people that ever got to go to this Central Party school. I know how they think, and I know what they want, and they want to beat us, but they want to beat us Confucian style, Sun Tzu style. They want to beat us without having a drop of blood flow. I mean, and they think they can, and they're probably right. And that's what's got us so concerned about them, because we think they might be right. And we can't stand it. We cannot stand it. The 2002 National Security Strategy put out by George W. Bush, about which I took significant umbrage with my boss when he said, well, it's just the same old pablum. I said, it is not. What that strategy says is that we are on top of the mountain, thank you very much, and we're looking down the slopes of that mountain. And if we see even a mouse begin to climb that slope, if we see the leaves rustling at the bottom of that slope, we're going to bash them with bombs, bullets, and sanctions. That's what that strategy says. We're king, and everybody better recognize it. Well, I can tell you something. China and India and Iran aren't going to recognize it, ever. And there's 90 million people in Iran. There's 1.4 billion in China, and very soon India will beat China. That's a lot of people. That's a third of the world. You can't do this. You cannot do this. You cannot be hegemon of the world and expect that the rest of the world won't move to balance you and eliminate you. Ask Persia. Ask Rome, Eastern or Western. Ask the Ottomans. Ask the Habsburgs. Ask the Wehrmacht and the Third Reich. Ask the Soviet Union. I used to ask my students, where is it engraved in granite anywhere? Please take me there and show me that the American empire is eternal. No empire in the history of man, the 5,000 years we know most about, has survived. Why would anyone think we will?